Question number 5, page 196. 5 square plus 6 square plus 7 square plus 20 square. As you know, this is sum of the square of the natural numbers. But we have a formula for sum of the first and natural numbers, or sum of the square of first and natural numbers. But this is not first, it is starting from 5. So we can write Sn is equal to, so 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square are missing. So adding and subtracting that numbers to get 1 to 20 consecutive terms, right? So I am adding 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square plus 5 square plus dash dash dash. I am not writing 6 and 7 up to plus 20 square and subtracting, because we adding this 1 to 4 means we have to subtract, right? So subtracting 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square. Got it? Now these are sum of the squares from 1 to 20. This is 1 to 20. So this is sigma n square. This is sigma n square formula and n running from 1 to 20. So this is sigma n square and n running from 1 to 20. You must have to write this here. Sigma n square you have to write 1 to 20 is required. And here sum of the first 4 numbers, sum of the square of first 4 numbers. So minus sigma n square and n running from 1 to 4. Now sigma n square formula is, sigma n square formula is n plus 1 twice n plus 1 by 6. This is the formula. Right? So what is n here? 20. So 20, one more. 21. So 20, 21. And adding these two, we get 41. That is your 20 into 2, 40 plus 1. So simply what you have to do, ये जो नंबर है इसको ऐड कर दीजिए, आपका ये आंसर आ जाएगा. No need to put 20 here, right? Divide by 6. These are all shortcuts. Okay. Now 1 to 4, right? So 4 plus 1, 5. So minus 4 into 1, 5, and 5 plus 4, 9. Right? 4 to 8 plus 1, 9. Divide by 6. राइट तो आप इसका सिंप्लीफिकेशन करेंगे तो आपका आंसर आएगा 2840. दैट यू हैव टू डू. मैं नहीं करने वाला. राइट 2840 आई थिंक सो. यस 2840 इज योर करेक्ट आंसर. तो आपको ये फाइंड करना है. सिंप्लीफाई करके बीच में जो कोई स्टेप आपको जरूरी है वो लिख देना है. गॉट इट? बहुत इजी क्वेश्चन से तो एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चन हो गया. राइट बट व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, इट इज नॉट फ्रॉम 1. It is starting with 5, so we have to add 1 to 4 square and subtracting 1 to 4 squares. Okay. Question number 6, page 196. 3 into 8, 6 into 11, 9 into 14, and so on. So first sequence is 3, 6, 9. So for 3, 6, 9 dash dash dash, n term Tn1 is equal to a is 3. So a plus n minus 1 into d. D is 9 minus 6, 3, 6 minus 3, 3. So we get 3. So this is 3 plus 3n minus 3. So what we get? 3n. You can write directly 3, 6, 9. So if we take n equal to 1, 3, 2, 6, 3, 3 into 3, 9. So you can write directly 3n also. Right? And 8, 11, 14 dash dash dash. Tn2 is equal to a is 8 plus n minus 1 into d 3. So what we get? 8 plus 3n minus 3. So this is 3n plus 5. 3n plus 5. Right? Got it? So now n term, sum of the n term. Therefore Sn is equal to sigma an. So this is sigma an is multiplication of these two. So we get 3n into 3n plus 5. Now 3 is constant, so taking outside the sigma summation sign. So 3 sigma and multiplying this, what we get? 3n square. 3n square plus 5n Again applying sigma here, we get 3 common again, so 3 into 3, 9 sigma n square plus 3 into 5, 15 sigma n. Got it? Now apply formula for sigma n square and sigma n and simplify, you will get your answer. राइट सो मैं आपके लिए छोड़ रहा हूं इसका आंसर जो आएगा आफ्टर सब्स्टिट्यूटिंग दिस फॉर्मूला सिग्मा एन स्क्वायर एंड सिग्मा एन, जो आंसर आएगा वो आपके पास 3n n plus 1 n plus 3 आएगा. राइट सो सॉल्व योरसेल्फ, मैं आपको टाइम दे रहा हूं, सॉल्व करना स्टार्ट कीजिए. राइट आंसर आएगा 3n n plus 1 n plus 3. राइट सब्स्टिट्यूट वैल्यू and simplify, you will get your answer. Question 7, page 196. This is a nice example, but आपका बेड लक है, ये एक्सक्लूडेड पोर्शन में फिर भी मैं करवाता हूँ क्योंकि दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम. और ये जो कंसेप्ट है हाउ टू राइट एन टर्म इज इम्पोर्टेंट. सो वे हम सॉल्व करते हैं, मगर आपको एग्जाम के लिए नहीं करेंगे तो चलेगा, मगर आपकी प्रैक्टिस के लिए आपको करना है फॉर नॉलेज. राइट क्योंकि कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम में ऐसा कुछ आएगा तो आपको पता होना चाहिए हाउ टू राइट सम ऑफ द एन टर्म्स इन दिस टाइप ऑफ सम. ओके सो दिस इज अ एक्सक्लूडेड कोर्स क्वेश्चन. ओके सी फर्स्ट टर्म इज 1 स्क्वायर, सेकंड टर्म इज 1 स्क्वायर प्लस 2 स्क्वायर, थर्ड टर्म इज 1 स्क्वायर प्लस 2 स्क्वायर प्लस 3 स्क्वायर, फोर्थ टर्म विल बी 1 स्क्वायर प्लस 2 स्क्वायर प्लस 3 स्क्वायर प्लस 4 स्क्वायर. Then n term will be 1 square plus 2 square plus n square. So here an is nth term, right? Either tn. I'm writing tn. So tn is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square. Right? First term is this, second term is 1 square plus 2 square square. Third term is 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. Then n term will be sigma n square होगा. Sum of the square of n natural numbers, so this is sigma n square होगा. और sigma n square की फॉर्मूला क्या आती है? n plus 1 twice n plus 1 divide by 6. So this is 1 upon 6. Now multiplying this, n square plus n, and this is twice n plus 1. Again multiplying this because sigma is not operated on brackets a into b, is operated only on addition or subtraction, not on product. So we have to expand this. So this is 1 upon 6. Multiplying this, we get 2n cube plus n square with this. Now this, so we get 2n square and plus n. So we get 1 upon 6, 2n cube plus 2 plus 1, 3n square plus n. Now applying, that is operating sigma, right? Before that, this is our n term. So now I'm writing here sum is equal to, that is Sn is equal to sigma Tn, either an, n running from 1 to n. So this is 1 upon 6 is constant, so I'm writing directly outside the sigma sign. So 1 upon 6 sigma, then twice n cube plus 3n square and plus n. Now operating sigma, right, 2 comes outside, so this becomes 2 by 6 sigma n cube plus 3 comes outside, so becomes 3 by 6 sigma n square and 1 upon 6 sigma n. 1 upon 6 sigma n. Got it? पता चला ना? हाँ, कांस्टेंट है वो सिग्मा के बाहर आ जाता है आउटसाइड द सिग्मा साइन बिकॉज इट्स अ कांस्टेंट. राइट सो अप्लाइंग सिग्मा n क्यूब फॉर्मूला, सिग्मा n स्क्वायर फॉर्मूला एंड सिग्मा n फॉर्मूला, वी गेट 1 upon 3 n cube is n square into n plus 1 whole square by 4. This is plus 1 upon 2 sigma n square is n plus 1 twice n plus 1 divide by 6, and sigma n is 1 upon 6. Sigma n is n plus 1 by 2. Right? So this is 12, this is 12, this is 12. So 12 is LCM. So 1 upon 12 common. then n plus 1, n plus 1, n plus 1 common. So n plus 1 common. So remaining term will be here n into n plus 1. Here twice n plus 1. And here 1. Right? So now simplify this and you will be get answer here in question number 7 is n plus 1 whole square. Right? After simplifying, you will be get n plus 1 whole square into I think n plus 2. N plus 2 divided by 12 is the correct answer which is given in your textbook. Right? Remember one thing. This is not included. This is excluded question. मतलब क्या किया हमने? कुछ नहीं. सिर्फ एक n टर्म लिखना था सिग्मा n स्क्वायर, वही था, नहीं आया. बाद में जो करते हैं वही है फॉर्मूला. सो आपको प्रैक्टिस करना है, आपका नॉलेज बढ़ाना है, तो आपको प्रैक्टिस करना है ना. नाउ जो क्वेश्चन नंबर 8, 9 और 10 है, इसमें आपको n टर्म दिया गया है. इसके पहले वाले वीडियो में जो हमने एग्जाम्पल सॉल्व किए, इसमें हमें n टर्म फाइंड करना पड़ता था. तो इसमें n टर्म दिया है और हमें सम टू द n टर्म फाइंड करना है. सो एज यूजुअल Sn इज इक्वल टू सिग्मा an. दिस इज आवर फॉर्मूला. सो सिग्मा an इज दिस n plus 1 n plus 4. सो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा? इसका मल्टीप्लिकेशन करना पड़ेगा. राइट? मीन्स वी हैव टू सिंप्लीफाई दिस फर्स्ट. So if we simplify this first and then operate sigma, then it's also okay, right? So but I am writing sigma now. So multiplying this, we get n square plus n, and this is n plus 4. So this is sigma. Again multiplying this, this is n cube plus 4n square, right? Plus n square plus 4n. So this become sigma n cube plus 5n square plus 4n. Now applying sigma, you know constant term will become outside the sigma sign. So this 5 comes outside and 4. So operating sigma, we get sigma n cube plus 5 times sigma n square and plus 4 times sigma n. Now apply the formula of sigma n cube, sigma n square, sigma n. So we get sigma n cube is n square into n plus 1 whole square by 4, right? Plus 5 times sigma n square is n into n plus 1 twice n plus 1 divided by 4, right? Plus 4 times sigma n is n plus 1 by 2. This is the answer. So now take appropriate common, take LCM, simplify, right? वो आपको मैं होमवर्क में दे रहा हूं. तो आपका इसका जो आंसर है वो n plus 1 क्या आएगा आंसर? n plus 1 into 3n square plus 23n. 3 है क्या? नहीं है, है. 3n square plus 23n, 3n square plus 23n plus 34 डिवाइड बाई 12 आएगा. राइट? ये भी सम आपके नए सिलेबस में एक्सक्लूडेड में है, मगर आपका तो हो गया, कुछ नहीं करना है, तो आपको प्रैक्टिस करना है. राइट? नाउ दिस इज गिवन en is equal to n square into 2 raised to n. So applying formula, Sn is equal to sigma an, that is sigma n square plus 2 raised to n. So this is sigma n square plus sigma 2 raised to n, sigma n square plus sigma 2 raised to n, right? So sigma n square is formula that you know. So sigma n square is n plus 1 twice n plus 1 divided by 6 plus, now sigma 2 raised to n, if we substitute n is equal to 1, then we get 2 plus 2 square plus test plus 2 raised to n whole upon 1. I am writing, okay? I forgot. I think there is some denominator. It's okay. So whole upon 1. Now this is GP, and for GP sum of n term is Sn is equal to a r raised to n minus 1 upon r minus 1. Here a is 2, ratio is 2, 4 upon 2 is 2. So applying that formula here, we get this is n plus 1 twice n plus 1 divide by 6. This is n plus 1 twice n plus 1 divide by 6, right? Plus a is 2, r is 2. So this is 2 raised to n minus 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. So your final answer will be n plus 1 twice n plus 1 divide by 6 plus 2 times 2 raised to n minus 1. This is your answer. No need to multiply 6 here. Okay, it's okay, right? अब multiply नहीं करेंगे तो भी चलेगा, right? Got it? पता चला ना? बहुत ही इजी सम है, सब एग्जाम्पल कर दिया। क्या मैं होमवर्क में दे सकता हूं? क्या करेंगे पहले? एक्सपांड करेंगे एंड सिग्मा ऑपरेट करेंगे। हाँ, चलो स्टार्ट करो। कौन पहले करता है? हाँ, तो क्या करेंगे? इसका एक्सपांशन करेंगे तो क्या होगा? 4n square minus 4n plus 1. So now Sn is equal to sigma an, that is sigma 4n square minus 4n plus 1. Now operating sigma, constant term comes outside the sigma, so 4 sigma n square minus 4 sigma n plus sigma 1. Now you know sigma 1 is n. Sigma n plus 1 by 2, n square n plus 1 twice n plus 1 by 6. So substitute the values, simplify and get answer n by 3 twice n plus 1 twice n minus 1. So final answer will be n by 3 twice n plus 1 twice n minus 1. Right? आपको आंसर ये मिलना चाहिए. So last topic of this chapter, right? Infinite GP and its sum. A GP, AR square up to infinite term, right, is called infinite GP, and the sum of its n term is a upon 1 minus r. A upon 1 minus r, where a is first term and r is as usual common ratio. For that we require mod r is less than 1. Ratio 1 से less ही होना चाहिए, right? ये इसका necessary है, right? So Sn is for infinite GP is a upon 1 minus r, and for finite GP Sn is, you learn, that is a r is to n minus 1 upon r minus 1. This is the formula for finite GP whose n term is given up to n term sum. This is infinite terms. We don't know how many terms are there. So sum is a upon 1 minus r. So this is given one infinite GP. This is also infinite GP. This is also infinite GP, and this is also infinite GP because last term is not known, right? For this GP, we have a is equal to 1. So a is equal to 1. Common ratio r is equal to 1 upon 3 upon 1. That is 1 upon 3. So this is 1 upon 3. This is less than 1. As usual, less than 1. So formula for infinite GP is Sn is equal to a upon 1 minus r. So a upon 1 minus r. So a is 1 upon 1 minus r is 1 upon 3. Taking LCM, we get 3 LCM, 3 minus 1, 2, and denominator goes to numerator. So 3 minus 1. So answer is 3 by 2. Answer is 3 by 2. Got it? Now second question. Right? These all questions are in, I think, in your backside of the textbook. That is in appendix is given. So that's why page is 476. Right? So here a is equal to 6 and common ratio 1.2 upon 6. That is 12 by 10 into 1 upon 6. That is 2. So r will be 1 upon 5. 1 upon 5. So now Sn is equal to, this is also less than 1. Sn is equal to a upon 1 minus r. A is 6 upon 1 minus 1 upon 5. So taking LCM, this is 6, right, upon 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1, sorry, not 4 yet. This is 5 minus 1, and LCM denominator to denominator goes to numerator. So this is 5 So what we get? 30 by 4, that is 15 by 2 is your answer. 15 by 2 is your answer. So can I give you these two sums for your practice? कर सकते हैं आप? कुछ नहीं करना है, ए और आर लिख के सिंप्लीफाई करना है. ओके, चलो करते हैं. So here a is equal to 5 and r is equal to 20 by 7 upon 5. So what we get? 20 by 35. Right? Either if you want to cancel this, then 4. So we get 4 by 7. R is 4 by 7. Got it? So now Sn is equal to A upon 1 minus R. What is A? 5 upon 1 minus R is 4 by 7. So taking LCM, this is 5 upon 7 minus 4. And denominator goes to numerator, right? So this is 5 into 7 divided by 3, that is 35 by 3 is your answer, right? तो अब तो ये आप कर सकते हैं, मगर इसमें एक डेंजरस थिंग है, वो क्या है? रेशियो माइनस आएगा, राइट? सो A is equal to minus 3 by 4 and R is equal to 3 by 16 upon minus 3 by 4. Denominator goes to numerator. So what is your R? R will be minus 1 upon 4. Okay. So what is Sn? Sn is equal to A upon 1 minus R. In each and every case, see, R is less than 1, which fulfill our conditions, right? So A is minus 3 by 4. 1 minus R is minus 1 upon 4. So now this minus minus become plus. So this is minus 3 by 4 whole upon 1 plus 1 upon 4. Right? So this is minus 3 by 4 as it is. Now in denominator, taking 4 LCM. So this is 4 plus 1 and denominator goes to numerator. So 4. This 4 will be cut. So answer will be minus. So last two questions of sequence and series. Okay, and this is a nice question for MCQ, right? And for competitive exam, it's also useful. So we have to prove 3 raised to half into 3 raised to half. 1 upon 4 plus 3 raised to 1 upon 8 up to infinite is 3. So what is given left hand side? Left hand side is 3 raised to half into 3 raised to 1 upon 4 into 3 raised to 1 upon 8 into infinite term. So base of the all terms are same, means we have to sum the power, right? So adding power we get 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 8 plus dash. So this is infinite GP. Power is infinite GP. And for infinite GP, sum is Sn is equal to A upon 1 minus R. Here A is, first term is half and common ratio R is equal to 1 upon 4 upon 1 upon 2. That is 1 upon 2 is common ratio. This you know. So applying this formula here, we get 3 raised to A. A is half upon 1 minus R, that is 1 minus 1 upon 2. So this is 2 minus 1 is 1, either 1 minus half is 1 minus half is half. So we get 3 raised to half upon half, that is 3 raised to 1, and that is what you want to prove. It's very simple, right? So this is your P, that is your right hand side which you want to prove. So this is proof, right? Easy है ना? हाँ, ये चैप्टर ही इजी है, कुछ नहीं करना है, कुछ नहीं करना, इसको नहीं तो कुछ नहीं करना कहते हैं, है ना? Right? Okay. So last question. Question number 6, page 477. X is given infinite GP and Y is given infinite GP where mod A is less than 1. That is the required condition. If R is less than 1, then Sn is A upon 1 minus R. Right? Here see R is also less than 1. Right? So X is equal to 1 plus a square plus dash and y is given 1 plus b square plus dash. Now both are infinite GP. Applying this formula, we get x is equal to first term a is 1 upon 1 minus r. Common ratio is a upon 1 is a, right? And it's also given mode is less than 1. So if we multiply this, what we get? X plus x is equal to 1, right? So from this we have to formulate a. I want to, so ax is equal to 1 minus x. So a is equal to 1 minus x upon x. A is equal to 1 minus x upon x. Now similarly y. So y is equal to a is 1 upon 1 minus b, as ratio is b. It's obviously b upon 1 is b. So similarly, simplifying like this, what we get? Y minus by is equal to 1. Subject to, making subject to by, what we get? By is equal to y minus 1. By is equal to, how we get here some mistake? Oh, sorry, this is minus. So this is 1, ax is equal to 1 plus x. So this is 1 plus x, right? So what we get? By is equal to y minus 1. How we get this? X minus ax is equal to 1. So ax is goes to here. So this is x minus 1 we get. X minus 1, right? So sorry. Last question में problem आ गया लिखने में. So this is x minus 1 upon x. Due to this, we catch up the mistake. Okay. So we will be y minus 1 upon y. Y minus 1 upon y. Now we have to prove that this is equal to this. So left hand side. Left hand side is 1 plus ab plus a square b square plus dash. This is also infinite GP. A is 1, ratio is ab. So what is the answer? A. 1 upon 1 minus r is ab upon 1 is ab, right? I am not writing a because a and b are here also, that's why I am not make you confused. Okay, now what is a from here? Equation number 1 and equation number 2, substituting value of a and b. What we get? I am writing here now. So now left hand side will be 1 upon 1 minus a. A is x minus 1 upon x. So a is x minus 1 upon x and b is y minus 1 upon y. B is y minus 1 upon y, right? Taking LCM xy. So denominator of the denominator goes to numerator. So this is xy upon x and y comes to here minus multiplication of this is xy, right? Minus x minus y plus 1, right? If you open the bracket, this will be cut. So xy upon minus plus x minus plus y and minus plus minus 1. That is your right hand side. So this is your right hand side that you want to prove.